Workers' comp is often called the bastard stepchild of the personal injury law arena. It's very difficult and it's specialized, and many personal injury attorneys have no idea what they're doing. Workers' comp law has smaller settlements and pays out less, usually, than a personal injury attorney. And a lot of personal injury attorneys can't be bothered to take those cases. Simply because statute limits how much you can earn. Because what you're getting paid for is a reimbursement of actual wages you earn based on tables that are generated by the Utah Labor Commission. And also in personal injury cases, you can be reimbursed for things you can't be reimbursed for in a workers' comp case. For example, you can't be paid in workers' compensation for pain and suffering. You can't be paid for losing a great job that might pay you a lot of money in the future. Sometimes what I've seen is that a person will go into a doctor for an appointment and tell them they're hurt. And the doctor will concentrate most often just on the major body part or the major injury. And he'll note that and concentrate on that. And then when that gets solved, the injured employee says, "By the way, doc, what about the shoulder I told you about?" Well, that's been completely ignored up till now. And it looks like the shoulder is a brand new complaint when it's been discussed all along. So when you first see your doctor, tell him everything that's wrong with you and make sure it gets into his notes. Settling a workers' comp case is a desirable thing to do for a number of reasons. It takes 7 or 8 months usually from the time you file your workers' comp case until you see a judge and have a hearing. Following that, the judge may send it off to a medical panel for review, and the injured worker has to go in front of more doctors and be interviewed and examined, and that can add another year to the claim. So often it can be a 2-year process. Settling the workers' comp case can take a year off of the process and really help. There are also other times where getting a settlement means you'll earn more money than you would if you took it to hearing and were awarded what the judge gives you. Probably if it just didn't cover your medical bills is the biggest reason. They want to settle for an amount that doesn't even compensate you for debts that you owe. But if you're really injured and you're not at least being covered for your medical expenses and your time off work, I wouldn't settle.